One quick thing here to complete with what I was saying about the watch. Everyone's now asking me, do you have to send your watch? It'll be done through the cloud. It'll be a firmware update, and then it'll be a software update. There'll be two separate updates you'll be able to do, and it'll be done directly with your watch through the cloud. That'll reset it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
Doc, what will they do with the watch's interface with the Healy and the subscription and the various indices that are supposedly measurable? How will that play out? Will they be functional now?
Yes, that's exactly what they're working on now, is to make sure the accuracy. They're doing accuracy checks, and they're using me as one of the in the field beta testers to make sure that we're getting accurate measurements.
You're looking pretty good, Doc, so I guess everything's okay.
Yeah, he's got a great look right now. That's a good indicator.
Not bad for 68, huh?
Remember the way that the hardware, software, all this works. Doc mentioned firmware. He mentioned software. So some of that to some of you guys that might be foreign language. Firmware means that there is a programming within the device. Firmware, okay, that's in the device. That's actually part of what we might call an operating system within the device. And then there's software that operates that firmware. Okay, so it's a twofold way. And the watch is a device that's on your body monitoring. It's just all it's doing is monitoring. It's not going to apply any frequencies to you. It's just a monitoring device. So it's no different than looking in the mirror. It's a monitoring device. And so the watch is then collecting information. And that collection process, it's based on the hardware itself, how it's collecting that information, and then it's sending that information to software, right? Even the send function is a software function. So all those things need to integrate properly. And so to receive proper information, the collection process, as well as the software for transmission needs to be accurate. And so what's breaking down is the accurate sending part. So it's collecting information, but it may not be collecting the information properly. And so the registers and all the counters and everything that's being locked in by the hardware is not sending properly. So then the app receives incorrect information, and all of a sudden you think you thought you slept 8 hours, but the watch always says you slept 4 hours.
Exactly.
Right? And so this is a very distinct issue, and to improve accuracy, then that has to be fixed, because that data that goes into the app is then used in other programming functions to balance you. And if the data is wrong from the source, everything's wrong. I mean, we got to start with the right stuff. So that's what's happening right now in that accuracy.
And I just want to add, in case people are unaware, when you get the watch, it comes with 24 additional unique programs that you could not find in any of the other. So it's not part of the blue app or the pink app. There are actually 24 additional programs that come with the watch. And the watch will tell you specifically on a daily basis which one of those 24 programs that you should be running. And they're really phenomenal, because a lot of them are dealing with things like HRV, which is heart rate variability, which monitors how much stress your body is under on a daily basis. And there are specific stress programs that go along with the watch that are just wonderful. I think I mentioned a long time ago that when I was first monitoring my sleep, I was looking at how much of the levels of REM sleep and light sleep and deep sleep that I was doing, and they give you a little bit of a calibration line there to tell you where you should be and where you are. And I remember when I first started monitoring myself, I think it was like an hour of deep sleep per night, which is not all that great. And then I started using some of the balancing programs that came along with the watch, and now I'm up to between 4 and 5 hours of deep sleep every night, just based on using those balancing programs. So it is something that I find very valuable And again, it has a lot of functions and a lot more programs.
We know that Healy's got you intrigued, so head on over to ChooseHealy.com to see tons of Healy testimonials, hear reviews on the Healy technology, and how to easily get your hands on this game-changing and disrupting opportunity to support you, your family, your community, your clients, and your patients. We look forward to you scheduling a time to experience the Healy Resonance device from wherever you are. So head on over to ChooseHealy.com to receive all the information you require and to schedule your Healy Resonance experience today. You'll be glad you did. Get ready for the new paradigm of affordable energy medicine. It's here today and waiting for you. ChooseHealy.com.